Hi guys, it's Kristen here from Kay's Perfect Fitness TV, and I've got a new perfect hit for you. So basically, you've got 10 exercises, and you're going to do each exercise for 30 seconds, and you're going to basically transition for 5 seconds. So your Gymboss is essential today. You're going to set it to 30 seconds on, 5 seconds rest for 10 rounds. Alright, so, and then you're going to repeat it 6 times, so it takes you just over 40 minutes to complete. Alright, it's a big workout, so I'm going to do the whole first round with you. It will take us just under 6 minutes to complete, and then I'm going to leave you to complete 5 more rounds, okay? So make sure you check below the video. I'm going to list out the 10 different moves for you in case you forget, or you can just replay the video and keep doing it again. Okay, so I've got a few pieces of equipment here today. I've got my dumbbells, they're about 4 kilos, so pick a weight that's appropriate for you. I've got an ab roller, that's a new piece of equipment for me actually. So I'm quite excited. You can get any of these on Amazon. They're actually all really cheap and they don't take up a lot of room in your house, perfect for your home gym. And I've got a wobble board. If you don't have any of these pieces of equipment, that's fine. I'll show you options to do them without any of the equipment. But if you want to intensify your workout, grab these, do a quick warm up, and get ready to go. So your first move, you're going to need your weights if you have them, and the move is a squat and push. So, okay, so from here, you just hold the weights, squat down, curl, and push. Squat down, curl, and push. So the great thing is we don't have to count any reps, and you just want to keep your weight in your heels, pushing your hips back, keeping your chest up and belly in. So you want to get a good tempo and speed, but still use great technique and control. Okay, so I have 5 seconds now to come down to the mat. And now my next move is a plank with a 1-arm row. So I'm going to lift up and lower and change. Lift up and lower. So keep your abs nice and tight. So obviously on that first one, if you didn't have the weights, you can just do the squats without weights. And if you don't have weights here, I want you to actually add a twist if you don't have weights. Okay, so keep your hips twisted there so they become nice and stacked. I'll go up to the ceiling. Good. If you have 5 seconds, your next move are bicep curls. Okay, so grab your weight, bicep curl here. Now, if you don't have any weights, I want you to drop down and give me some push-ups. Good. So, I'm just alternating, turning the palm up. It reaches up to my shoulder and back down. Make sure you're not swinging the weights, but squeezing them up. Good. Drop the weights if you were. Grab your ab roller if you have one. You're gonna come onto your knees, and we're gonna roll the wheel out. Exhale to come back in. Rolling it out, extend as far as you can, and then back in. Make sure you don't drop in the lower back, and back in. If you don't have a wheel, that's fine. Get yourself into a 3/4 plank, walk your hands as far out as you can, and then bring them back in. Okay, good. Next one are lateral lunges, and if you have a wobble board, you're gonna place one foot on the wobble board, and you're gonna lean into it and push out of it, into it and out of it. So I really want you to think of pressing through the back of your thigh to push yourself back up. Good. Keeping your chest lifted. Good, so that should just wobble a little bit, and you'll have to use a little bit more core to help you balance. If you don't have one, foot is fine on the floor. Good, and change. If you want to add a little more, pick up your weights, and now you have extra weight going into it. So I want you to take an option that's right for you. It might feel good for the first 3 rounds. Maybe you need to drop the weights for the last 3 rounds. But I want you to challenge yourself. Good. So our next exercise is tricep dips, just to get you prepared and ready and excited. Good. So get rid of that. And hands on the floor, fingertips facing forward, lift your hips up and shift your weight back. Just bend your elbows and extend down and up, down and up. If your wrists feel weak, place your hips down and just bend your elbows and push back up. Bend and push back up. Good. Good. And now grab those weights again. From here, you're gonna push and lift the hips. Push and lift. Push and lift. Now, if you don't have those weights, you would have already done push-ups. So you don't need to do the chest press. You're gonna do twice as many shoulder bridges here, lifting those hips. So a little bit quicker for you if you don't have the weights. Because you wouldn't have done the bicep curls, you would have done the push-ups earlier. So there you go. That's the one for you. Okay, rolling up, what's next? Grab your weight, you have Russian twists. Lifting up, hold, and you're gonna twist side to side, side to side. Find that balance on the sit bones. Or if you need to, you can place the feet down. Try to keep your back straight, chest lifted, twisting side to side. If you don't have the weight, that's fine. Clasp your hands and try to lean a little further back to really challenge yourself. You'll still feel that, making sure you're really rotating through the torso. Good. All right, so you have one more. And get yourself into a nice plank position. Roll your shoulders down and back. Shoulders are over your palms. And then you're gonna run your knees in. So this is it. So I don't know if you're following me on Instagram. I posted this workout on Instagram and said, oh my gosh, I just had the most amazing workout. I'm gonna share it with you on YouTube. This is it, guys. You're doing it. Woo! So this is, woo, that's it. 30 seconds. That went quick. Okay, so that's the end of my first set. So now I need to time 1 minute. You only have 1 minute rest. And you jump back into the whole sequence again and repeat it 6 times, okay? So you've done 1 round, do it 5 more times. It's gonna take you just over 40 minutes to complete. Make sure you're drinking water through each round. You have a minute to shake it out and get back into it. From my experience, round 1 is like, oh, that's all right, that's fine. Round 2 it starts to get pretty hard. Round 3, you're like, oh my gosh, this is so hard. But then you're halfway done and you have round 4. 5, you're like, great, I only have 1 more round. And round 6, you're like, yes, I've done it, this is the last round. So keep encouraging yourself. You can do it. It's a longer workout, but if you've got the time, go for it. If you don't have the time, do 3 rounds. Just do the 1, build up to it, okay? So I hope you've enjoyed this workout. It's fab. Get some equipment, get a Gymboss, time it out so you can really just go for it. And I hope you have fun with it. So thanks for watching. I'm Kristen, you're watching K's Perfect Fitness TV.